this is another reading. Welcome to Spiritual Key. We're going to do a reading on Chayln, aka Lala, and Polo G with Crystal and Jazz. If I'm not mistaken, Lala is also friends with Jada, which is Little Baby's baby mama. Crystal, we're gonna ask for Crystal's opinion, and then we're gonna see how Jazz feels about it, depending on how Crystal feels. Right? All right. So, how does Lala feel about Polo G? How does she feel about Polo G? How does she see their relationship? Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Emperor, the Ten of Staves, the Temperance in reverse, the Ten of Cups, and then we have the bottom row, the Knight of Staves, the Queen of Swords, the Hangman in reverse, and then the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then the King of Swords. How she feels is, okay, before I start, Cups represents water signs, how we feel emotionally. Staffs or wands represents fire signs and how we deal with things passionately. And we have swords here. Swords represent air signs and how we deal with things mentally. So for right now, she's not taking him seriously like that. But she does see him as somebody she can be serious with. He does have two sides to him. One that she likes, one that she really doesn't care for. And I feel like the one she doesn't care for is the one who's emotionally childish in a way. And then, but she does like how he's a man and he stands in his, how can I say this? He's very, certain things that he has by himself where he's a boss, pretty much. And how he bosses up at times. She likes how he's a boss and he has his own throne. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna take a while for them to build right now, but right now they are enjoying each other's presence. But however, yeah, she's just having fun right now. Because there's certain things that she has to deal with right now where she doesn't have too much balance right now. So I feel like with both of them, she probably feels as though he's not balanced in one thing and she's balanced the other thing, or he's not balanced in one thing and she is. So right now, they're just enjoying the moment. The Ten of Cups, having fun, being blissed, going on vacations, you know, still getting to know each other more. And we're gonna move these cards up right here. Okay. Nine of Staves, Queen of Swords, the Hangman in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then the King of Swords in reverse. She likes where this is going. She likes how she allows him to take control. As you can see, the Nine of Staves, how he's on the bow and he's charging in, and how she's standing right here. But I do feel as though she's waiting for him. I think she's waiting for him to mature emotionally so that way he can be right here with her on solid ground. But they are moving around, having fun, and I do feel as though they have a good connection to where when she feels down and sad, the Nine of Swords is in reverse. So I feel like, and there's a sword right there, King of Swords. So I feel like he does take her out of her head a lot. She could be sad, and then he'll come right here, and he'll take one of these swords out and be like, "Hey, we don't have to think about that. Hey, we can do this instead. Hey, let's do this instead." He does help her get out of, if she ever been in like a sad place, get her out of that place. Okay, so let's see how he feels about her. How does Polo G feel about Lala? How does he feel about her in a relationship? How does Polo G feel about Lala? How does Polo G feel about Lala? Okay, we had a Knight of Swords, the Two of Cups in reverse, the Page of Cups, and then the Eight of Cups in reverse. And we have the Ace of Coins. Now, coins, pentacles, same thing, depending on what deck you have. Same thing with staffs and wands. Okay, so the coins can represent earth signs and zodiac sign. It also can represent how grounded we are. He has this thing where he wants to protect her in a sense, but however, in the beginning, I do feel as though he wasn't taking her as serious. He just saw her as, somebody just to, do things with and move around. And I feel like his feeling towards her caught him off guard. Because the Page of Cups right here, usually it talks about the fish in the cup and the fish in the cup being a surprise. Pages can be also messenger cards, like, oh, surprise. Especially emotionally, like an emotional surprise, like, wait, hold on. What's going on here? Yeah, and he's not gonna walk away from this. He's gonna see what's going on, because Eight of Cups, usually upright, it talks about walking away, leaving things behind that don't fulfill you, but in reverse, staying. She brings somewhat of an emotional peace, but at first it was just like this tug of war, kind of like, nah. Ever since the whole crystal thing, I feel like he was like, I can't fall for no bitch. I'm just having fun. This ain't gonna be serious. I'm gonna do what I want to do, but being caught off guard and going from here and be like, oh well, I guess I'm gonna stay a while to see how this goes. But however, he's not trying to repeat. The Ace of Coins upright talks about new beginnings, learning lessons, but now since it's in reverse, it talks about repeating the same thing, karmic lessons. So he feels as though, well, I don't want to repeat certain things over again. So he's gonna stick around, but he's gonna take it slow. And then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Star in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and then the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel as though he does feel like she gets in her head too much. And when she gets in her head too much, the Star here, she feels like there's no hope. But he wishes that she knows that she is a boss herself. She's a woman of power. He wishes that she could see that in herself. He wants her to love herself more, right? And not dwell on certain things. Not feel defeated, not feel opportunities are going to be taken away from her in a sense, or if she was supposed to have this opportunity, or let's say if somebody was going to pay her to do promotion on something, and then next thing you know, something happens where they backed out. He wants her to be able to, get out her head. I do feel as though he's going to show her other business ventures opportunities, and that's why she likes how he's a boss in his own right. Mm-hmm. Ooh, let's see how Crystal feels about her. He's very encouraging. That's really sweet. Let's see how Crystal feels about her. Oops. That just came out. How does Crystal feel about their relationship? How she feel about Lala? How she feel about the relationship? All right, we have the King of Cups right here. Then we have the Eight of Coins in reverse, the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, and the Queen of Swords. I just heard, well, he's happy for now, but for how long? How long is this gonna last? She feels as though she knows him very well. She feels like, she don't feel like this is gonna last. But this was kind of surprising for her, for him to be with somebody for a while now. I don't know how long they've been talking, but she feels as though usually he just, he'll talk to this one and then he'll move around this one, because I have a feeling that whoever he talks to, they run back. Whoever he talks to, they see him out with somebody, run back and tell Crystal, oh girl, I saw Big Daddy at the club with this girl. Girl, your Big Daddy was in the Chanel store or the whatever store, Louis Vuitton, whatever name brand, with this girl. Yeah, girl, he was in the store. And I feel like people are running back and telling her, being messy. And y'all leave Crystal alone. Let her be happy with her rural friend Jay's. Okay? Let her be happy with her rural. Let me see. She feels as though he doesn't put enough effort to find the right one. He's always finding someone, and then next thing you know, they turn out to be somebody who he didn't know that they would be into. But however, she does trust his judgment on certain things. She just wants him to look out and be careful. I don't see, she just wants him to try hard to find the right one, because there's been times where he was doing some things and then they just happened to be either a gold digger or somebody that was trying to finesse him, or somebody that was just totally crazy, a wolf in sheep clothing, right? But she feels as though he's smarter than that. She feels as though he's smarter than that, right? We have the Queen of Staffs in reverse, the Three of Coins in reverse, the Judgment, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then the Fool. She sees Crystal as like a little side piece. I have a feeling like sometimes she feels as though Polo G is just getting girls to make her jealous. So she feels as though this girl ain't doing nothing to make her jealous. If she were to post something that Polo gave her, she just feels like, oh girl, you're just trying to work with him to come against me. Y'all just working together to come against me, to make me feel like I'm less than. But when I speak up, it causes issues, right? She feels as though she just feels like he be getting girls to make her jealous. She don't really think too much of her. She just thinks that she's just somebody that's just there for the time being. Somebody that he can just play with for the time being. She's still waiting on the shoe to drop to be like, girl, you ain't gonna last long. Yeah, she feels like he's dangling her in her face to see if she's gonna go for the bait. She feels like most of the girls that he's been with were very naive. Because at a point in time, I do feel as though she felt like she was that girl. Oh yeah, you're gonna be with him, but just know that if I want him, I can take him. I feel like she felt like that at a point in time. I'm not. I don't think she feels like that anymore. Because I feel like he. I don't think. I don't know if he wants her back. Let's see. Because that was one of the other questions too. Does Polo G, would he rather be with the baby mama over Lala? Would he take Crystal back and leave Lala? Would he take Crystal back and leave Lala? Well, Polo G take Crystal back and leave Lala. Okay, so I have the intuition in reverse, universe in reverse, patience in planning, and rejoice and celebration in reverse. I don't see him. Ugh. I feel like at a point in time he would have worked things out with Crystal, but right now he ooh. But the universe is telling him, but he's not listening to his intuition right now. And I feel like if he were to go back, it wouldn't, it wouldn't be good for him. You're not listening to your intuition, and you're gonna be stuck in the same place, the same issues that you had with her. Patience and planning. But just know that somebody's gonna get hurt. Somebody's feelings is gonna get hurt. Somebody's feelings always gets hurt when it's you and a person and plus who they're with and who you're with. And I will say this. He has used females before to make her jealous. Okay, he has used females before because I see that patience and planning. He does things that we probably don't see that's probably on the internet, but behind the scenes, something that's very childish, emotional. And then we have the victory and success in reverse, the truth, sacrifice in reverse, and then passion and night. Yeah, he tried to make her jealous before with other women, but it just don't work because he had victory and success in reverse. It just never worked. It never worked. And if it did work, it was only temporarily till she felt like, you know what, this is not gonna work out. Because you're sacrificing a lot of things. Well, you're sacrificing a lot of things that don't matter, right? Making it seem like, making it seem like, oh, hey, I left them for you. I would do this for you. But truth be told, no, you're not. You're not sacrificing anything of importance. You're saying that you're going to leave them for me, but you're not. Wait, has he been talking? Hold on. Has Polo G been trying to get back with Crystal? Yeah, girl, yeah, that man been trying to get, bitch, leave her alone, Polo. Well, I can't blame him because, because I see passion, I don't, let me tell you something. I need to pull on Crystal, I'm pulling Crystal in a minute. But, yes, he's been working on towards getting back in her good graces and possibly them being back together. But the thing is, you're not acknowledging your faults. You're making it seem like you didn't do nothing really, and how it's really not your fault, and you're trying to persuade her into thinking that you changed and you're not like this no more, and that was when I was this, that, and the third, but you're not really acknowledging the whole truth, what you did, right? It's always, I'm innocent. Okay. Child. And Crystal, hold on, because does Crystal want to be back with Polo? Does Crystal want to be back with Polo? Does Crystal want to be back with Polo? Okay, I'm gonna say this. In the past, she has thought about it. She has thought about going back and staying. She rested on it. She was just trying to make sure, like, is this what I really wanted? But she's always remembering, hold on, me, you, and our child together, it was never, we're good at co-parenting, we were just not good together. Because it seems like when we try to go left, we were going right, and we're going to rocky waters, right? And she feels as though when she was with him, he was controlling in a sense, all right? We had the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Four of Swords, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Chariot, and we had the Ace of Staves. Yeah, she did think about it. She did debate it. She was just like, I wonder. But it's something about, let me see, the High Priestess, the Strength card, the Five of Staves in reverse, the Three of Swords, and then the Six of Staves. Something about how he made her feel. He kept her in the blind and made her feel as though she wasn't a woman of power. She wasn't a good woman. Like, he made her feel less than. And it says, and all the arguing and stuff like that, whose fault is it? But one taking more of the blame than the others. Especially passionate-wise, well, I cheated because, this and third. Well, I really didn't cheat like that. It was you that really, and then going through the heartbreak again, and then finally her coming out of this and just being with somebody that she truly wants to be with and being her true self. Because I feel like she wasn't able to be her true self around here. But I had to, because bitch. Okay. Well, that's it for this reading. I was going to put on Jazz to see how she feels, but she don't. But that was only if Crystal wanted to be with him. Matter of fact, let me see something, because I keep on feeling like text messages are very inappropriate. So how about this? How does Jazz feel about Polo G? Okay, she feels as though sometimes he uses his status or his money to do certain things, and Jazz did try to use him as a good opportunity, but she changed her mind um, because she saw the hurt that he has caused Crystal, and there is, I feel like she, hold on, she feel disrespected in a sense. Cause why are you calling my girl? He could have been drunk, maybe high. Most probably so. I don't know if he drinks, but whatever he was on, she felt disrespected. Like, why are you coming around trying to convince, okay, my girl and trying to manipulate her emotionally to make her feel like she needs to come back, and then she gets upset, right? And I have to deal with that. You have these other girls coming around you, and then it's getting her feelings, which is why me and her can be on rocky terms. Cause what, you still want to be with this guy? She didn't like that, and maybe Jazz felt a little insecure because Polo probably does have more money than her, and she probably feels like she couldn't live up to a certain standard. Okay, 8 of coins in reverse, 8 of swords in reverse, the 10 of coins, 4 of swords, and we have the strength card. Okay, she does feel as though he can't take Crystal away from her. She feels as though he's a little delusional in the brain. He has tried, like, hey, let's get our thing back together and stuff like that. Just think about it. But she feels as though they're a united front. She feels as though, well, I'm stepping in, right? And there's times where she kind of thought, like, is this gonna work? Is this? And she strongly does. She has this thing to where she will sleep on it before she reacts. Cause you never see her post anything. Chris is the one that's posting everything. Like, oh my God, I can't believe. And you see Jazz, she stays in the cut because I think she's been through posting business before online, and she's seen how that goes, right? So now I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna breathe real quick, and then I'm gonna come. But she is very protective of Crystal in a sense. Like, even if me and you are not gonna be together, don't go back to something that was like that and miserable for you, where you weren't even working and you were mentally miserable being just standing there and just being the mother of the child. You want to be able to have your own thing and do your own thing too. All right. Well, that's it for this reading. Thank you for watching.